If you're a notary looking to level up, you need Kimmi's all-inclusive training program. Kimmi Nunnally's notary training program is changing the game for notaries everywhere. With Notary Life with Kimmi on YouTube and Notary Educators, you're not just learning the basics, you're mastering them. Our all-inclusive program covers everything you need: essential notary skills, loan signings, remote online notarizations, apostilles, and even wedding-efficient training. Plus, you'll get business development tips on marketing and pricing to help you thrive. Join our live weekly coaching sessions for interactive question and answer, mock marketing, and document training. And with our on-demand course library, you can learn at your own pace, anytime, anywhere. Need support? Our private community is here to help you network and grow. And the best part? It's super affordable. Monthly subscriptions start at just $47. So, what are you waiting for? Visit notaryeducatorsllc.com today and take the first step toward mastering your notary skills with Kimmi's all-inclusive training program. You got this.
Who would like to go first? Don't be shy.
I'll go first.
All right, Miss Lori, what's your question tonight?
All right, because I knew I already got in trouble from you before because of the question I asked. So, I've been playing with what they say scared money, been, following you and listening to everything and telling everyone, I got my notarization here in Illinois. And so a friend of mine contacted me and say, hey, my kid's school, there's about 15 students that are leaving to go to various countries and they need to have a notary to show up at the school and notarize documents by the parents.
See.
And so they invited me. So next week, I'm supposed to go and notarize. So like you were saying, I've been following you. I've been studying and everything. But yeah, I know I need, after this, you got to mentor me because it's one of those things that it just happened. And I don't want to blow it by doing something wrong. I want to know what I'm doing, look like I know what I'm doing, because I want to have my cards up there. And yeah, I'm just signing, getting this acknowledgement signed, but that's repeat business. What do I do?
So to your point, Lori, this is why I always say it is nothing new. You want to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. If you're trying to run this business, you already need to know what to do. Lori, you're not in mentorship, are you? I know I see you in the YouTube comments.
No, but I am right after this.
Yeah. Oh, he's so funny. But I know I see you in the comments though. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why, for real, once I find, and Lisa probably can attest to this too, once you get a little knowledge and you know exactly what you're doing, that's going to build your confidence. And even if you didn't know exactly what you were doing, if you've taken at least my Notarize Like a Pro and the specialty, just the basics to get something up here, I can help you with the rest. That's part of the mentorship program too. It's 3 of us available, plus a half if you want to include Jeffrey, because he does a lot of our technical support on the, with printers and all of that. But you could have taken that assignment, made your money, and then one of us would call you to help you through the process, to help prepare you for it. So we usually start all questions in the chat that we have as a group chat. And that's because we want each one to teach one. So as you're asking your question, somebody else is asking the same thing. They might be too shy, And then if we feel we have to call you, hey, Lori, DM me your number right quick, or I'll look it up or whatever. So we want you to win. And when you win, we win. Yeah. So in this case, you turned down 15 paying people?
No, I didn't turn it down. I'm still going there on the 11th.
When is the date?
December 11th.
Oh, so you got time.
I got time. I got time. And so I've been studying. I've gotten your books and online. I've done some of your training and stuff over the last 6 months, because that's when you've probably seen me following you. And I just kind of sat on it. I got all of my, my documents. I got my satchel with everything in it, my stamp. I just didn't know that it was going to happen like this.
And that's exactly how it happened. Well, congratulations. So yeah, Julia, let's get you prepared for that assignment. All right. Yeah, let's do that. That's amazing. And maybe that's your little push you needed.
Yeah.
To say,
I was just sitting here.
And that's what happens a lot too, to Lori's point, everyone. We find a lot of people, They've gotten excited about their notary business. They go out and buy all the supplies, but they don't have the training to execute. So can you imagine someone wanting to be a doctor? He goes out and buys a stethoscope and he gets all this. He got a blood pressure machine. He got all this stuff, but he's never went to medical school. Can you imagine? Or someone goes and buy a car with all the bells and whistles, but they don't know how to drive. So that happens in this notary space all the time. So you caught us right at a good time then. If nobody else benefit from this thing tonight, is you. And all it takes is one, just like you got one call. Oh. Very good, very good. So we'll get you on the right track and get you prepared for the 11th, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll get you prepared.
I'll take care of my setup tonight online.
Yes. Okay. Very good. So how else, Miss Shear? I see you coming off from mute.
Hello. You probably know me as Shay Bay because you call me all
the time. Yeah.
So
what are you doing?
I'm great. I've been a notary since the end of 2021. I did one loan signing, that went well. Then I did one general notary, which was $45. That went well. The loan signing was $95. And after I did them, they said that I did really good. And I got one from the one I got one 5-star. And I just froze after that and I quit. But the thing was, life got busy, and because I work at a hospital, and that's my question. I work in medical records, and I know a lot of people there, and I'm trying to figure out how do I go about marketing myself, because I know how to do it, obviously, because I did it before. Well, but I got out of training. I mean, I got out of the habit of doing it, but I have been following you ever since, again, to start back up, because I'll be 66 next year.
Don't tell nobody, they won't know it.
Okay, thank you, Jesus. And so I want to, I want to retire, but before I do, I want to get this notary business started.
So you want to try to, let's go back to the first thing you said. Are you trying to market to the people at the hospital?
I do. I've worked at can you hear me? Something happened to my, okay, I've worked at like several different hospitals, so I know. And I live in Michigan, Pontiac to be exact, and Pontiac is relatively small, and so it's a loop. You know how it is. It's a loop on Woodward. And so doing the loop, you can get to 4 different hospitals. And I know all the hospitals. I worked in like 4 different hospitals. So I wanted to figure out how to market to them to see if I can get some business that way, general notary work.
So for that, you're gonna actually go to the front desk with your business cards and leave them there and let them know you're mobile, and that you know that sometimes, of course, patients can't get out. Will be a good way to get in there. The hospital that you're working at, though, I'm not going to advise you to probably try to market there, because one, is going to be a conflict. Two, they're not going to pay you what you're going to get paid at going to those other facilities. And you may not get paid at all. I'm really thinking that's going to be a conflict of interest. When I worked at the hospital, I never even advertised that I was a notary because I wasn't doing free services. If you don't mind doing it for free, but that's definitely probably going to end up getting you in trouble. I can guarantee it.
Okay.
I can guarantee. I wouldn't even recommend it. Now, I might be wrong, but I'm always safe than sorry. That's just how I roll. I wouldn't recommend that unless you're going to be doing it for free. And even then, I don't want everyone at the hospital. That's why I never offered when I worked at the hospital. I worked at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta here. And I worked at the front desk. And people would say, hey, a notary, yeah, you probably want to check your bank. But I never got into that kind of thing because I work for the hospital. And the moment I start trying to bring my business over there,
that was a no.
However, all those other hospitals, and even Detroit, is not that far from you if you really want to get to some areas there. You got a huge area that you can work. So when you get ready to work it, there's no doubt that you'll be able to fly. Yeah, you got to, I think I hear a little hesitation. Are you 100% confident in your actual notarial duties and your skills?
I am.
Okay.
It's just the fact that Yeah, you're right. I'm just like hesitant because I'm a little scared to get out there again. But I know the only way to do it is just to jump back into it, I guess.
You've taken some training though, like